SQL Interview Question and Answer, question number 22. What are the frequently used conversion functions in SQL? This question is asking about list of functions, that means conversion functions, which are frequently used in SQL. We are mainly talking here Oracle SQL. In SQL, conversion functions are those which allow us to change the data type of a value, allow to perform operation on the data from different sources or columns that might have incompatible formats, and data manipulation across the various data types like numbers, text, and dates. We are following a list of commonly used conversion functions. First one is to_char. To convert a date, timestamp, or number to a string in a specific or a specified format, we use to_char function. We have given here example. I will run those examples after completing this slide and observe the result. In this example, I am going to convert system date, the system date, into given format. That means I am trying to get 4-digit year, 3-letter month, 2-digit day, hour, minute, and second format. Second function is to_date function. To convert a string with a specific or a specified format to a date value, we use to_date. We have provided here 02/02/2025. This is the string value. This value is as per format: 2-digit day, 2-digit month, 4-digit year, so that it will convert into default date format. Third conversion function is to_number. To convert a string into numeric value, we use to_number function. I have provided here a string value and mentioned that please convert this string value to number value in this format. That means 2-point decimal. Then when I use to_number function, it will convert given a string value to number value, numeric value. Number 4, cast function. Cast function is used to convert value from one data type to another. In this example, number data type is going to convert into varchar2 length 10. I have provided here number, and I'm going to convert this number into varchar2 data type by using cast function. Number 5, to_timestamp_timezone function. To convert a string value to timestamp with timezone value, we use to_timestamp_timezone function. I have provided here date, hour, minute, second, and time zone. Given value, this string value is according to this format, and I'm applying here to_timestamp_timezone function so that this string value will convert into a default format of time zone. Next function is to_timestamp. To convert a string to a timestamp value, I have provided here date, hour, minute, second, and also mention here given string value is in this format. That means date, hour, minute, and second format, so that it will convert given string value into default timestamp format. We will observe the result after running this code in our Oracle developer window. Next function is NVL function. To convert null to a specific value, we use NVL function. I am taking here test underscore users table so that it has some of the values in address 1 column is null. If there is a null value, then it will replace by 99999. Number 8, NVL2 function. To convert value optionally, that means one value if null, other value if it is not null, then we use NVL2 function. In this example, I have taken here employees table which has salary as well as commission percentage column. But in case of commission percentage column, some of the employees commission percentage column is null. That means amount that obtained by commission percentage is already added to their salary. In such a condition, commission percentage column becomes null. To calculate the total income, we use salary as well as commission percentage. To get the actual calculation, we use NVL2 function so that it calculates if there is a commission percentage column, then use this formula to calculate total income. If not, then use only salary, because if there is no commission percentage, that means amount obtained from commission percentage has already added to their salary. We have this example. We will observe result after running this code in our Oracle developer window. Number 9, coalesce function. To get first not null value from the given list, we use coalesce function. In this coalesce function example, I have taken here test underscore users table where it has 3 addresses, address 1, address 2 and address 3. Some of the rows addresses are null. That's why when I use coalesce function, it will calculate first not null value from the 3 addresses. Next function is decode function. To convert values based on conditional logic, we use decode function. To explain this decode function, I have used course underscore enroll table where it has included one of the table course ID. I am going to change that course ID number to actual subject. That means if course ID is 345, change that value to chemistry. If the value is different than 345, then name that value other. In this way, we can use conversion function in SQL. Let me run those examples in our Oracle developer window and observe the result. This is Oracle developer window where I am going to run those conversion function examples. First one is to underscore char. I have 2 examples here. First one example is system date. I am going to convert the system date into this format. And second one, I have given here value, numeric value, and I am going to convert this numerical value into a string value. Let me run these 2 examples. We have result. Result first one is value 1 and second one value 2. First example, system date has converted to 4-digit year, 3-letter month, 2-digit day, hour, minute and second. Similarly, in second example, given numeric value has converted to string value in terms of comma and 1 decimal point. Second example is to underscore date function. I have given here 02/02/2025 in this format. Given value is in this format, that means DDMMYYYY, and I'm going to convert that value to the specific format, that means default format. Let me run this one. It has converted to default format 02/Feb/25. Third function is to underscore number function. I have example here. I have provided a string value. I'm going to convert this string value to number value in this format. Let me run. Now given value is number. It has 2 decimal point. Fourth one is cast function. This cast function is used to convert value from one data type to another. In this example, given value is number. I'm going to convert this number value to varchar 2 length 10. Let me run and observe the result. Now it has converted into varchar value. Given value is number, final result is varchar 2. Next function is to underscore timestamp underscore time zone. That means I have provided here date, hour, minute, second, and time zone, which is in this format here. I'm telling that given value is in this format so that it can convert this value to the actual default time zone format. Let me run this code and observe the result. I have provided here 2025 02 02 10 30 00. Now it has converted here 02 Feb 25 default value, default format, 10 hour 30 minute 0 second plus 5 semicolon 30. This is the time zone. Next function is here NVL function. Before NVL function, let me explain to underscore stamp, timestamp. Let me run this code. I have provided here date, hour, minute, second, and I have mentioned that given value is in this format, it will convert this given value into timestamp. That means a default timestamp format. Let me run this one. Number 6 example. This is 02 Feb 25, hour, minute, and second. And this is the PM time. Next one is NVL function. To convert null to the specific value, we use NVL function. Let me check first test underscore users table, and after then apply NVL function and observe the result. Let me run this both example at the same time. First one is here. For the test underscore user table, we have 3 addresses: address 1, address 2, address 3. For ID 1004, it has null value in address 2 and address 3. For 1005, address 1 is null, address 3 is null. For 106, address 1 and address 2 are null and it has value address 3. Now I am going to change That means I'm going to use only address 1 and tell that if there is a null, then replace that null value by 99999. That's why I have mentioned here NVL address underscore 1 99999. That's why we observe here, this is the second result, 1004 ID, it has Lemoineville, Illinois. 1005 address is 99999 because initially it was null. Now null value has replaced by 99999. And for ID 1006, address value has changed 99999 because initially it was null value. Next function is NVL2 function. NVL2 is slightly different than NVL function. In this example, I'm taking here employee table. In this employee table, there is one column is salary, another column is commission percentage. In case of commission percentage column, sum of the employees, its value is null. If commission percentage is null, that means amount that obtained from commission percentage is already added to the salary. That's why commission percentage column is null. To calculate the total income, we have to use commission percentage as well as salary. To include such information, we can use here NVL2 function such that it can say here, if there is a commission percentage, use this formula to get income. If not, that means if commission percentage is null, then use only salary because whatever amount we receive from commission percentage, it has already added to salary. That's why only use salary, which represents total income. Let me run this to code and observe the result. Now here in this output result, first to last name, they have commission percentage 0.3 and 0.1. But last two last name, they don't have commission percentage. That's why income is just exactly for the last two last name exactly same, and first two value commission percentage are added to the salary. That's why we observe the total income which is higher than salary. In this way we can use NVL function, NVL2 function. Next function is coalesce function. Coalesce function is used to get the first not null value from the given list. I have used here test underscore user table, which has 3 address column, address 1, 2 and 3. When I use coalesce function, it calculates first not null value from 3 addresses. Let me run this code and observe the result. This is the result obtained from this code. We have ID 1004, 005, 6, where for 1004, address 1 is Lemoyne Village, Illinois, address 2 is null, address 3 null. Similarly 1005, first address 1 is null, second one is Washington DC, address 3 is null. 1006, first address is null, second address, that means address 2 is null, and third one is Norfolk, Virginia. Now after using coalesce function, We observe the result as shown here in this table. 1004, it is Lemoyne Village. 1005, Washington DC. 1006, it is Norfolk, Virginia. That means it has calculated first not null value. Next function is decode function. Decode function is used to convert values based on conditional logic. I have used here course underscore enroll table where it has course ID column. I have mentioned here decode course ID. If there is a 345, then convert that 345 to chemistry. If value is other than 345, then give that value name others. Let me run this code and observe the result. The first result is a result obtained from course underscore enroll table. It has course ID 340, 345, 345. After using decode function, it has converted as shown in this table. When 345, it has converted to chemistry. When it is different than 345, it has converted to other. In this way, we can use decode function. These are all examples which are frequently used in conversion function in SQL. We are talking here mainly Oracle SQL. That's all about question number 22. Thank you.